Hey YouTube, Stu B520 here, doing a little video here about obviously the Beretta PX4 Storm, a pistol that I carried for a better part of 4 years. I'll say 4 years. Full-size pistol, uh, great gun, and it was always dubbed as the gun for me because I would get a gun, buy a new gun, and it was always going to be the one to replace my Beretta PX4 Storm. And I always went back to the Storm. It always, I'd open the safe and there was a Storm, and it always said, "Say, carry me instead. Pick me up. Take me to the range. Shoot me." That's the pistol talking. Shoot me. So, I finally found the pistol, the CZ P01, and that became my carry gun. And great pistol. Had an alloy frame, steel slide, CZ, you know CZ. And the P01, fantastic pistol. Ergonomics are great. It's a little smaller than this, even though that's a compact. This is a full size, so that makes sense. But I did a video a little bit back, maybe a month or so back, that what do I choose for EDC, everyday carry. And I had the Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield Performance Center, first generation. I had the Springfield Armory XDE in 9mm, and E was for external hammer. Also had on the table the CZP01, my carry gun right now, or my carry gun, and the Beretta, my old faithful. I think I called it in the video the old faithful Beretta PX4 Storm. So just over the last couple of weeks, I ended up getting a new holster because it needed one. It was so old and worn. A new holster for the PX4 Storm. And what I found is that I started to lean towards my Beretta PX4 Storm. So for everyday carry, EDC. So let's talk about this pistol. Empty magazine, empty chamber, empty magwell. This gun's clear. So when I found this pistol in the gun shop, it checked off every box for me. It was double single action, hammer fired, and decocker only. This is the G version. See that? It springs back up. Usually when it's the F model, the safety would stay down, and then you're on safe, and you have to bring it up automatic. This one, it's a G version. There's a little ball bearing or a little spring in there that you gotta remove, and it changes it from F to G. So, but let me tell you, this gun was made in 2017. I picked it up in maybe 19. I'm not exactly sure, but I've had this pistol for a long time. I carried a full-size pistol, and this was the gun. And you know what? It still is. Oh my God. I can't believe, well, I can believe, I should say. I can believe that the CZ P01, fantastic pistol, I put back into the safe, and I'm carrying now I'm back to my Beretta PX4 Storm. So, like I said, I had gotten a new holster for it, and I'm carrying it. And now it's kind of like uh, I'll use a way of describing it as a friend of mine a female friend of mine from high school and childhood stuff, and uh, she always calls the group of guys that we're all friends with for 30, 40 years now her old slippers because we just fit like an old slipper. So this was like an old slipper, and uh, I don't know what it is. It didn't call my name. I had the CZ, and I was happy and content, and the CZ was great, the P07, and it is great. It's not was great, it is. But something about this pistol, it, for the few months, however, from when I got the CZ, and the few months that I had that, and I was carrying it, I didn't have any uh, calls to the safe. I was happy with the CZ. I was finally content with putting the Beretta away and just periodically taking it to the range and shooting it. But like I said, I got a new holster, and I was carrying it. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you the holster. This is from, look, you can already see, this is from Concealed Concept. Rob over there at Concealed Concept. I pretty much exclusively now buying my holsters from Concealed Concept on eBay. They have it's an all Kydex shell on a leather back, and I really like the style versus just the outside shell on the leather back. So if you take a look, you can see I've been wearing it. It's already formed to my body, but let's see. Rob, fantastic. The only thing I did was I changed the cant. I just moved one clip up. That one stayed the way it was. It has the built-in wing. Nice. I messaged Rob over there and made sure we had this pistol because on the thing it says the PX4 Storm 940 full size. He has a subcompact. So I just made sure, and he can make it for that he had the pistol mold and that he can make it for left hand, and he said yes, like he always does, because he's really good over there. So Rob made me this holster, and I'm back to carrying my PX4 Storm. So Rob, I just want to say thanks again. This is a great holster. I think these are going for like $49, $48.99, and I'm pretty sure the shipping is free. So for $50, if you look on any other holsters, 50 and up, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and even higher than that. But this is a really good holster. Thanks again, Concealed Concept. So that's that. So like I said, back to carrying. This is now my primary carry. I did go to a wedding yesterday, and I had to kind of dress up and have a suit. I had a suit on, so I got a belly band, and I carried the M&P 9 Shield Performance Center first gen. I carried it. It's really small, and it carried really nice, but that was a one-time, special occasion kind of thing. But this pistol is going to be on my hip again. The only way probably I get a different pistol is if I get another PX4 Storm. They got a new model coming out, and it has like a compensator on it. I can't forget the little acronyms it had for it, but it's the new version, like updated PX4 Storm. And there's always Langdon Tactical, who does a great, expensive, but they slick up all the internals with this coating that they have. They bob the hammer. They got different sights, and new triggers, and it's, I think it's like a $1,500, maybe $2,000 pistol. Um, but they have you, and you don't have to get the whole treatment. You can get just the stealth. You can get a G version with just a trigger, or you can get just the internals cleaned up. But I won't do anything to this. This checks all the boxes for me. Double single action, ambidextrous decocker, and easy to rack. Easy to rack. It has the rotating barrel system. Can you see that? Can you see the barrel rotating? Which mitigates recoil because it's more of an impulse of a back versus up, like a Browning tilt design. And yeah, the trigger's really nice. I mean, it's a double action, so you got a heavy first pull. When you start pulling the trigger, it puts it into like a quarter cock. But when you get to that quarter cock, it's a heavy pull. I bet you that's a 10-pound pull, maybe 9-10 pounds. Right? Single action. Oh, do that again. Sorry about that. Single action. Right there. And then you a little bit of take up, and you're on a nice wall and a nice clean break. Now this gun has, geez, I don't even know how many rounds. I'm gonna say upwards over 2,000 rounds, and I bought it used. I didn't buy it new, so I don't know how many rounds went through before I bought it, but I got 2,000 plus rounds through this pistol, and I've never had an issue. I've never changed any springs, any recoil. The recoil spring guide rod rather is polymer. Can you see it's polymer? I've never done anything other than clean it and shoot it and carry it. It's relatively thin. It's not too heavy to carry, even though people might say so, because it's a full-size pistol. But I carried it for 4 years, and now I'm going to carry it for another, who knows how long. 4 years maybe, unless I get a new one. But I was looking on the Beretta website, and I didn't see the option to change it from an F to a G. I think that's you got to maybe send it off to a gunsmith and have them, unless you're inclined to do the work yourself. Like there's a little ball bearing and a little spring inside. You got to take the decocker part off. You got to take this off, and you got to work it like that. But I don't know. This one is already decocker when I bought it. That's kind of one of the things that drew me to it. And it had the stealth decocker flush to the frame, the slide rather. Man, this great pistol. This is the gun. Again, it's the gun. Beretta PX4 Storm, full size, 9mm. Fantastic. It's got a lot of wear on it. A lot of wear on it. Holstering, practicing my draw. And when I bought it, it had a whole bunch of I mean, it was already beat up when I bought it. But I don't know. The action was not beat up. The function was not beat up. And it just runs. I've yet to have a failure with this pistol. Over 2,000 rounds. And maybe it's close to 3. I don't even know. I lost count. But I know that it has at least upwards of 2,000 and then some. I'll say that. Never once a failure. And there's another guy out there, Arkansas Gun Guy. He's a guy I've been watching lately. And he's big into CZs and Berettas and the Beretta PX4 Storm. He's doing, like, a couple of his last videos were comparisons of the CZ P01 and the P07. P01 and P07, I should say, and the Beretta PX4 Storm, and he loves the both brands, and I've been watching a lot of his stuff. So shout out to Arkansas Gun Guy. So, and there's always Such and the Firearm Guy, Mr. Guns and Gear, Honest Outlaw, Hickok 45, Iraqi Veteran 88. Who's the other guy I'm thinking of? There's one more guy. I can't think of his name right now, but that's irrelevant. If you ever get a chance, people, they look at that gun and they say it ain't so pretty, but I love it. So what are your thoughts? I'm back. That's a good pistol right there. That's a good one. Yeah, it's for sure. This is my new carry gun, my new EDC, my new old, my, oh, wait a minute, my old, new, or my new old, I don't know. But I got a nice new holster. Look at that. Really nice. Concealed concept. Beautiful. What are your thoughts? Beretta PX4 Storm full size. Carried it for 4 years. Now I'm going to carry it for another 4 or whatever it is. So like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, YouTube. Have a great day.